Hello guys and welcome to the Act, the show where we create an act for you using these 3 dice. Whose hand is that, I hear you ask? That is Santa Claus's hand. Jokes. That's Wayne's hand. Wayne, how are you?
I'm very good, very good. I'm gutted I missed the Christmas party last night.
Oh, it was so good. Honestly, we were joined by the big man himself. And we gave away over £1,000 worth of magic. We taught loads of tricks and we had a right laugh. So you should have been there. But you managed to get in at the end.
I was there in spirit though, because there was my performance of colour psychology.
Yes.
So yes.
Which a lot of people are loving. So how this show works is we create an act using these dice. This is the budget dice, so whatever this lands on is our budget. Could be £10, could be £200+. We've got a type of act, table, mystery, strolling, etc. And then we've got a restriction dice, no mentalism, no coins, no Alakazam products, which basically means no 100% workers that you must have in your arsenal. Now, Wayne, start with a budget. Go for it, my friend. Give it a roll. Our budget is £75.
That's healthy. That's healthy.
That's a good budget. Good budget. No coins. Okay.
Okay.
To be fair, hard to get coins for less than £75 anyway. Parlour.
Parlour show for £75.
We can do that.
Easy peasy.
Let me say we can do that. I'm going to say you can do that. Let's bounce off some ideas. So, what are you thinking then, first of all?
Well, for me, if I'm doing Parlour,
yep.
I want something that's going to have a really impactful ending to the show. So I want something. So for me, probably I would go for Trilogy Extreme, and I would do it with which I did in Belgium.
Yep.
When I did the stage show there for the convention, I did Trilogy Extreme, and I had the chair set up. So I did it as a chair test with the Trilogy Extreme, which worked really, really well. So that's a good ending. Or I might go. You see,
at the minute for Parlour, any one of us, I think, would whack colour psychology in there, wouldn't we?
Yeah,
but that is over the budget.
Yeah.
But that would be an egg. That's killer. Okay, I think Trilogy is a good shout. And I don't think we've actually had that one, Alex. If we have, maybe only once. So I reckon Trilogy is a good one. So you're going Trilogy, but with the chairs. With the chairs,
yeah.
Yep. Okay. Boom. And that is a Penn and Teller Faller trick. I will say that now.
It is.
Full Penn
and what is that? Is that £30?
I think it's $34.99, I think. Let me have a look. As well, like I said, with these acts, we do also think about if you're actually going to perform it. That is a big part of your act, gets people involved, a lot of spectators involved, a lot of magic for that size thing to carry around. Then it's not like you've got to carry around a massive prop. It's literally that.
It's a deck of cards.
Exactly. So we've got that. We've got about £30 left.
Ooh.
£30 left.
That is a big chunk, isn't it?
So what, a nice little opener?
A nice little opener. Something that's going to get us to me. Let's have a little look around and see what we can find here. A nice little opener. We could feed everyone pizza.
We could do, oh yeah, we got so many pizzas, I'll tell you that now.
Okay, so we've got our closer. We need an opener in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't really want everything to be cards because...
Can I just say, yeah, not all to be cards, obviously, but can I just say, obviously, I don't think it would work well if you got Trilogy on there, but on Unlimited, Barbecue Buddies by Tom Peterson is a fantastic routine. Great for Parlour, really fun, really engaging, and fully customisable as well. So I definitely think if any of you guys have Unlimited or don't have Unlimited, there are Parlour effects on there as well, stand-up effects, stage effects, so much than just card tricks, all right? So make sure, if you're not a member, check it out. If you are a member, have a look. Barbecue Buddies, Tom Peterson, awesome.
And Tom Peterson's card in balloon goes up next week, and that's incredible.
Is it?
Yeah.
I like. Okay.
See, I would say it's another card trick though, but I really don't want another card trick.
Bless you.
You see, you could get just a deck of cards and do something like cards across, which works great when you're in a Parlour situation, going from one side to the other. Cards across is a great middle trick, but I don't really want another card. But I'm struggling. This is really difficult. Struggling to find something that is going to play nicely to a Parlour audience, but not be. How much is the Tenyo missing piece? Because
that's $17.90.
Okay, that's a really good try. I use that in my kids shows and in my Parlour shows.
That's really good.
It's really good because it does fool the adults as well.
Yeah.
So I would say missing piece.
All right, we got one up there in the corner. We're gonna grab that one quick. Lovely.
That's a good shout.
Yeah, and that's different as well.
It's very different, and I actually bought. So when I got this, I actually bought 2 of them. And then I put all the pieces that go into the little box. So I've got double the amount of pieces in the box.
Nice.
So it looks like a really. And I get when I did the shows for the Japanese students, I was in this little theatre. I was on the stage, and they were sat on the floor in front of me. And I got this girl who was in the front, and I gave her the box, and she had to shake it, and I got her running round the theatre. I got her to run 3 times round the theatre with the box shaking it above her head, and that they thought was hilarious.
Good.
But it was a really nice. It's very magical. It's very easy to follow the plot, etc., and it's very falling. So I think that would be my middle trick, and it's a nice price as well.
It is 17. Honestly, that is brilliant.
Okay, so we need something that's going to be flashy, something that's going to be snappy, not too long, because your opener is one of the most important parts. Your opener and your closer are really, really important. They're the let me just do that. Your opener and your closer, they are really going to set you up as who you are. See, ideally, I would do something like either Professor's Nightmare, or I would do a Tournament Restored newspaper, something that's quick and open. I don't think we've got anything here like that. So if you want to open with a nice classic, you could do Invisible Deck. It's lots of comedy, lots of potential, with the old, shuffle them, take them out of the box. So you've got an Invisible Deck of $7.99, but I would probably go for a Force Anything deck, and I would have it set up with something that I could put in the room. So I think what we're going to start off with, so these are £22.
Oh wow!
So we've got, I think we've got about 50p left over.
Yeah.
So we've got.
Can I keep that as a tip?
You can have that as a tip. So you've got the Force Anything deck.
Yeah.
So you can choose something that's, like Jamie just there. You could force works of art. They pick the Mona Lisa, and then when we go into this, and then they take it and they hold it. They don't look at it. We're going to come back to that later on. You then go on, or you could do a reveal for it, and then reveal as well that you've got a picture of the Mona Lisa here. Go into doing the missing piece, find the piece that's missing, and it's that piece there. That works, and then finally, so you've got 4 to 5 minutes with this. You've got a good 5 to 6 minutes with this, and then a good 8 to 10 minutes by finishing off with Trilogy. Maybe even a little bit longer, because you've got to get people up, have a little bit of chat with them. I did say as well, when you've just taken Buddy for a walk, if you didn't want to do the Force Anything deck, you could start off with like an Invisible deck.
Yep.
Because there's lots of potential for that with the whole, take the card, shuffle them, take them out of the box, pass on somebody else. Now you take a card out, pass it along. What colour is that card? Do all that kind of stuff. Throw it to me. Boom. And there we go. So there's lots of potential there for interaction with the audience. The other thing you could do, which would be about the same sort of price, I think, I don't think they're much more expensive, is a tossed out deck. And have the cards go around, because there's a lot of opportunity there to get a lot of people involved, and takes up absolutely no space. There's a really good version which is out of our budget called Poker Face, which is really good. Bill Abbott's, it's really good. That's a little bit different because you get the generic tossed out deck, but then you also get the last person, you don't find their card, and they flick through this way and look at one, and then you reveal what it is at the end.
It's very good.
It's very, very good. A nice little different version of how to do it, and I like doing that version because you end up with that one person stuck with you, and you're like, why don't you sit down? You didn't find my card. See, I think I would go a little bit more with it than that. I think I would do something like the first person chooses a random item from there and it says red socks, and the next person picks one and it says something else, and it doesn't make any difference to them because nobody knows until they say what it is. And then when they call it out, they go red socks, and you lift up your trousers and you're wearing red socks. It says white shirt, you open up your waistcoat and you've got a white shirt on, and then it says something on the back, and you turn around and on the back is written whatever with the last one, it's you take your jacket off and it's a bit of paper stuck to your back, whatever. So you could make it even more than that, which would be cool as well. But I think, that opens up a lot of opportunities for doing more than the Invisible deck. I think this opens up a lot more opportunities for doing different things throughout the performance. This is non-card, and even though these are cards, if you do it right, the spectators aren't going to think they're cards. They're going to think because when they think of a card trick, it's that. Yeah. But this is just you're using cards. It does feel different. It does feel different. So I think the Force Anything deck, then into the Jigsaw, which is very different. And the Mona Lisa is such a well-known picture. It adds a different element to the show, and then finally finish on Trilogy, which is hard-hitting, impactful, uses 3 or 4 spectators, and is a really nice way to finish the show. Especially with the chair, you turn the chairs around and it's written on the back.
And that's a lovely picture to end on as well, isn't it? You upstage with everyone, killer.
I got a standing ovation in Belgium.
Did you?
Yeah, when I did that in Belgium. Bearing in mind that not a lot of people spoke English, and I hadn't got a translator. but they were following along when I wrote it on big bits of A4 paper and got them to hold it up, and it was exactly right. It was really impactful. I got a standing ovation off the audience. It was lovely.
It's so good. Well, Wayne, I think that's a good act, mate. Well done.
There we go.
Lovely. So
that was difficult.
It was difficult, wasn't it? But 4 anything deck, then final piece, and then we're going to end with Trilogy. All right. There we are. So, Wayne, well done on this week's act. Guys, if you enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up button. Obviously, subscribe. You can share the video if you want. I mean, I'm not sure if you will share the video, but if you did, that would be absolutely insane. And there you are. £75. Parlour. With no coins. Love it. Well done.
I think we got lucky with the no coins bet.
Oh, I would have struggled. If we had to have coins in there, that would have struggled. Imagine only coins.
For 75 quid?
No way. Well, you would have to go on unlimited, wouldn't you, really, and get some unlimited routines.
You could do a coins across with a couple of half bottles in a shell.
True so. Right, okay, Jamie's getting us a wrap up. Right, adios, guys. We'll see you guys soon. Like, subscribe, and let us know what you would have gone for this act. Cheers, guys.
Bye.